ready to make some sourdough discard biscuits. I'm excited, I've never made these yet. So we need 1 cup of flour. And this is unbleached organic flour. And I need 120 grams or 1 cup. So I'm excited for this because I think since I have quite a bit, I'm probably going to make some extra. Oops, 124. And see how well they freeze. 120. Okay. And now I need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. 1, 2. And I need 3/4 teaspoon of salt. And I'm going to use my pink Himalayan. 3/4 teaspoons. And I need 8 tablespoons of unsalted butter, which I have. I'm going to mix that up real quick. You know, this doesn't look like it's going to make very many. I should have just doubled it. That's okay. We're just going to make more. And now I need 8 tablespoons of unsalted butter. And I am going to just use a fork and chunk that in as best as I can. Because you want chunks. Actually, let's break it. Oh, it's too hard to break. Oh, it's cold. Hold on, we're gonna need a knife for this one. I shouldn't be pressing on my scale. You won't believe what I did. I was reaching for something up in my cabinet. It came crashing out. Look at the dent on my scale. I was like, oh, please don't break my scale. It seems to be working fine. I think, well, seems to be. I think we're okay. So I'm gonna break this up a little bit with my knife, and then I'm gonna use my fork and try to crumble it in. Ooh. If I can't use my fork, then I'm just going to use my hands and really crumble it in. Because what you want, chunks of butter in here. You want your butter to be nice and cold. Yeah, my fork's not going to work. So use your hands, break it up, and mix it in with your flour. And then I'm going to need 1 cup of starter. So it's 227 grams. If you're doing grams or if you're just doing cups, 1 cup of starter. And it's unfed starter, so it's your discard that you've been hanging on to in your fridge. And I had taken my sourdough out today because the weekend's coming and I want to get some bread made and some other things. So I had so much discard. I'm like, I need to make something with the discard. So I'm excited. We can have biscuits for breakfast. Maybe with some homemade gel or some girls' eggs. Some scrambled eggs, that would be nice. How are we doing? We're doing good here. See, I'm just trying to get it a little chunky in there and mixed in with some flour. You want your flour to really start to incorporate with your butter, but you don't want your butter to get warmed up. You do want to keep the cold butter chunks, because that makes your biscuits that much better. Okay, I think I'm happy with this. I don't have any big chunks in here. Now I need 1 cup of starter. I think I might actually use this one that I pulled out this morning. 1 cup or 227 grams. More. And be careful pouring, because you can't get it out once it's in there. $200, $224, $227 on the nose. That barely happens. So now we are just going to, you have to preheat your oven to 425. And then we're just going to mix this together. Make a nice batter. It's going to be sticky. Ooh, can you see? Oh, this is so nice. Do I have you low enough? This is beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. And again, I don't want to mix it too much, because I do not want that butter to, you know, get too heated up, basically. So now you need a floured surface. And let's get rid of that. Let me get rid of that. Put my top on my sourdough. All right, I have my little silicone mat, and I will pull out some flour. Now, I do not have a biscuit cutter, so I'm just going to use a wide mouth mason jar, and I hope that will work. Put that on your surface. Work your dough a little bit, not a lot. Spread it out about 1 inch thickness. Oh, I hope this comes out beautiful. Will it? Yes, it will. Right? Talk about a super simple recipe, right? All right, let me get some of this off my hands. And I'm going to put my, whoops, a piece of, just fell in. Get out of my dough. Oh well, it's in my flour. I'll have to find it and fish it out. So I'm going to do a little bit of flour on there, and hopefully this will work. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh! Who's making biscuits with me? Make biscuits. Look at this. yes, this is beautiful. Simple, simple recipe. I'm definitely making a couple of these. And you want them to touch. Otherwise, you know, they have something to bake against, basically. Okay, and that's about all I can get out of what I already flattened. So now I just need to put it all together, push it down again, so I can cut some more. Can you see? We are just making another. Flatten it with your hands. That might have been too skinny. That's okay. It's quite all right. Let's see how many more we can get out of this. I think at least 2. Let's see. No, maybe not. Yeah, we'll get 2 out. 2 more. So this is going to make 2, 4, 6, 8 biscuits. My oven is preheated to 425. I'm going to watch this because I'll let you know how long it took at the end, because I think I'm having issues with my oven. It's probably going to take a good 10, 15 minutes, somewhere in that vicinity. This is not big enough for another one, but I'm not going to let the dough go to waste. We'll make a little tiny, tiny one for a little biscuit snack. Gotta watch that so it doesn't burn up. All right, it's going in. I'm gonna just keep an eye on it. I'm gonna set my timer for 10 minutes and go from there. And I'll be back. Wow. I think it's safe to say my baking powder must be old, because look, they didn't puff up. Woo! I should have made them thicker, but boy, these are nice. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. Oh, hot, hot, hot. Let me show you. Look at that beautiful biscuit. All right, so I'm gonna make them thicker, and I'm also gonna get some new baking soda. But these will not go to waste. We will still eat these. Blended from Homestead by the Lake. I hope you make your own sourdough discard biscuits. Ooh, put a little homemade jelly on there. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope you make your own biscuits.